Hi, this is Nelson Ranch, talking about Musume once again. So, last time I talked about doing Mejiro McQueen, and I must say the results were unsatisfying. The stats were okay, actually, but the skills were not good. Or rather, I didn't run enough races to get the skills that I wanted, or to get all the skills that I wanted. So, unfortunately, uh, it's a do-over. But then I realized something. Instead of starting with Mejiro McQueen, I should start with Mejiro Ryan. Because if I start with Mejiro Ryan and I end up with a good result, then I could just use her in the champions meeting and I'm done with my character. And even if I'm not done with Mejiro Ryan and I don't get a good result that I could use for the champions meeting, I might get a good result that I could use as a parent for future runs. So, I can kill two birds with one stone if I do Mejiro Ryan. So I'm going to start with Mejiro Ryan here today. So once again, this is for a champions meeting. The champions meeting for July 2022 has been announced. It's the Hanshin racetrack. It's 2,200 meters. It's grass. It's grass is not here. It's grass. It's right turn, summer. It's cloudy. It's slightly heavy track. And the stats for this that I want is mile distance S, speed 1150 plus, power 1000 plus, intelligence 1000 plus, and the combination of stamina and guts and recovery is this. Since she's going to be not in the front of the middle, but towards the back of the middle, I only need 670 stamina if I have one gold recovery and I've got 500 guts. And if I got one gold recovery and 1100 guts, then I only need 520 stamina. And if I've got 1100 guts and I don't get a gold recovery, then I will require 700 stamina. So the green skills, that's good. It's good for this. Once again, is that ground, summer, right turn, Hanshin racetrack, non-400 meter length, etc. And when cloudy. I'm probably not going to get cloudy even if I get a chance. Okay. So Mejiro Ryan is this character here. She is good at the middle distance. She's okay with long distance is B, and her mile distance is C. So what we want to do is we want to raise the mile to an A at the very least. We want to raise the mile to a B at the very least, and hopefully an A, because that will require only 2 slots out of the 6 slots that you can get from your ancestry. And then pump everything into middle distance to get middle distance A. I'm just going to leave long distance B as is and just pray. So the bonus for Mejiro Ryan is 20 power and 10 intelligence. And for this run, what I want to do is I want to try out a speed guts intelligence build with 4 guts card. Now, why 4 guts card? Because if you have 4 guts, then you're more likely to hit 1100, 1200 guts. And ideally, I want to do this without any recovery skills, but we'll see. And the one intelligence card that I need is Yukino Vision. Yukino Vision is the card that's going to give me nonstop girl. So what that means is because my Yukino Vision is level 30, I've not been able to make her any stronger. She's just basically as is that I got. I'm going to have to put a lot of inherits into intelligence, and I'm going to hope that in the April of the second year and in the April of the third year, I just get a whole bunch of intelligence. And I'm going to raise my guts, and then when the guts goes up, it raises both my speed and power. And hopefully, because I've got 20% bonus on power, the power goes up enough to like 1,000. And for speed, I'm going to help it out with a speed card, specifically a Kitasan Black. So that is the plan. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone, attempting a run with all intelligence. You'll see, right? I mean, we'll see what happens. So here we go. Now, because she has her own acceleration skill, that's her unique skill. It's very, very powerful as long as she's on 6th place. I don't really need that much acceleration skills, but as backup, I'm going to get Nonstop Girl from Yukino Vision on the intelligence card. And I'm going to get Nurikai Jozu from Winning Ticket from my Guts card. So these two will be the backup in case the unique skill doesn't go off. And the scenario skills Ichiban Bush first star will also be a backup as well. Ichiban Bush people don't like for some reason. I mean, some people like, some people don't. I don't know why people don't like it, because this is effectively the same power, or the same boost that you get from Christmas Oguri Cap's unique skill. So the only thing here is that you don't get to control the timing of it. But in terms of its effectiveness, it's very powerful. So if it comes at the right time, you're just lucky. So I don't see why you would not want to pick that. So I do. Now, there is the possibility of inheriting Mejiro Dobel's unique inheritance if I get the right parentage. So we'll see about that. If I can, I might get that. And there's a chance that I could get the one chance skill when I run races. So it procs at fifth place or below. Norikai Jozo only procs at sixth place or below. So, hopefully these work out. I'm not going to worry too much about, being in top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, simply because, as usual, I'm going to expect, 2 to 3 Nige or runners at the very front. And then I'm going to expect a bunch of Christmas Oguri Caps. Christmas Oguri Caps. I'm probably not going to run her, but if Christmas Oguri Cap is running, she's probably going to run at Senko, so she's in the middle of the pack front. And if I'm not sending out her, there's 2 other people. It's a 3 trainer race, so 3 Uma Musume per trainer. So it's a total of 9-person race here. 2 runners and 2 Oguri Caps, possibly 3 runners and 2 Oguri Caps. So best case scenario, she's going to be 6. If there's only 2 Niga, then she's going to be 5th. So both the one chance and Mejiro Dobel's unique skill will go off. And if I'm 5th, if by chance I slip behind to 6th place, then immediately unique skill kicks in. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. I mean, if you want to cover everything, then I suppose the skill you want to get is Red Marzensky's unique skill, but her compatibility is really, really low, so I'm not going to bother. So Mejiro Ryan, right? Now, before I talk about the cards, because Mejiro Ryan, here she is, 20% power, 10% intelligence. These are actually good bonuses. Reset. I'm going to use this character as one of the parents from my side for sure, simply because I might use her for as a parent for future use. So I want to make sure that she's going to get good. She's going to have good unique, good inheritances. So I'm going to pick her. And the reason why I picked her is because she has 3 in intelligence, 3 in middle distance, 2 in the climax scenario, 2 in mile, and then another 3 in middle distance. So this is perfect. The only thing is, if this was all intelligence, it'd be fast, but it's 3 in speed. So I'm going to have to deal with, 5 intelligence, 3 in speed. And then I'm going to get a character that's 9 intelligence. So here we are. We go to Musume DB. I have here Mayano, and then Simbari Rudolph, and then TM Opera O. And then on this side, I want Oguri Cap, because Oguri Cap has got a very good compatibility. And Oguri Cap's skill is actually quite good. You go fast in the last 200 meters. So I'm going to not go with Mejiro Dobel, but I would go with Oguri Cap. And so I'm going to have to look this up on Musume DB, and I already did. So 9 intelligence, 2 in mile to bump that mile from B to an A, because right now I've already got 2 mile stars here. So if I get a total of 4 stars, we'll bump up to an A. and I look for a 5 mid-distance, and it turns out there's actually 2 candidates. This one is better for me because it's got the bonus of the scenario. So I'm going to go into the menu, go into friend. Search ID, copy and paste. And nobody's borrowed him, so, or her. So perfect. Follow. We're going to keep intelligence 3, intelligence 3, intelligence 3 for total intelligence 9, and 2 in Alha scenario, 3 in middle distance, 2 in middle distance, and 3 in mile. So I go back. Go in here. Go to regular mode. Mejiro Ryan. And I look up under the rentals, Uguri kept with intelligence. And where are you? Speed, speed, power, power, power. Intelligence, here it is. She is. And then on this side, I'm going to get Mayano. Where are you? Mayano Top Gun is here. Perfect. Because it's 123, they have won enough races to actually bump the bonus to over 150. So I get a double circle. And when I when I complete the run with Mejiro Ryan, I'm going to get intelligence 3, middle distance 3, 2 green in Mayano Top Gun's unique, which is actually pretty good. 3 intelligence, 3 in middle distance, 1 green, not as good, and not so great whites. But you know, the important thing is I'm going to get a parent for future use that's at least 6 intelligence and 6 middle distance, and you know, and 2 climax scenario. That's pretty good. You know, you can't complain about that. So that will be it for the setup. And then now the cards, I mean, for the parent setup, now for the cards. So for the cards, we're going to do gut scenario, but instead of Burubon, I want Yukino Vision for the nonstop girl. I have no choice there. I will use Admire Vega for 15 race bonus. I will use Haru Urara for 10 race bonus. I will use Mejiro Palmer for the 5 race bonus. I'm also going to use Mejiro Palmer because in one of her events, she's going to give me the skill of bad track condition. And the last one is going to be, well, actually, let me put Kita-san Black in here for my speed car. I'm going to put Mejiro Palmer. Yeah, I really wish Mejiro Palmer was 50 instead of level 45, but such is life. But then for the last one, I'm going to borrow winning ticket. So once I find her, I'll explain. There she is. Okay. So 10%, 10%, 15%, that's 35. 5%, 5%, 5%, plus 15 is total of 50 race bonus. So, you know, when I win the last 3 races in the climax scenario, I get plus 20 to each of my stats. That's pretty good. That's the standard that you want to get. Yukino Bijin, as I said earlier, is the character that's going to give me nonstop girl. Okay. So that increases my acceleration at the very end, even if I'm not 6th. If I'm 6th and nonstop girl also goes up, then you know it's pretty much overkill. Kita-san Black is going to give you this, the professor of the curvature. This is basically a speed skill that is useful on every single championship meeting. Mejiro Palmer gives a skill that's totally useless here if I choose the top. But if I choose the bottom, I get this skill, which actually increases speed by plus 40 if nobody else has that skill. And here it is. This is the skill that gives that bad condition of the road. Haru Urara is the character that gives me the skill of the gold recovery. I don't know if I want this or not. We'll see. If I don't have to take it, I won't. And this is winning ticket. Winning ticket will give me the skill of acceleration. Now, winning ticket also gives me the lower skill, Sashikiri Taisei here at 35% off. So, getting that skill is pretty cheap for her when I get it from her. So one gold skill from her, one gold skill from her, one gold skill from her, the Ichiban Boshi, and that's 4 gold skills. And Mejiro Ryan herself has this gold skill, which I would like to have. And finally, there's the recovery skill. So if you're lucky, you can actually fit in 5 gold skills. The reasonable estimate is 4. We'll see how many gold skills I can get. If you get this condition called sharpness while you raise your character, you get all your skills at 10% off. And that allows you to get a lot more skills and strengthens your character a lot. But here we are, right? We're going to rely on the 20% bonus for the power. The intelligence, I'm going to rely on that one intelligence card that's really weak, level 30. So I'm going to pump it all here. And my on top card had that 20 in speed, so I can't really do anything about that. And that's it. So, once you get used to the game, this gets faster and faster. So I'm just trying to explain my thoughts on why I choose the cards that I did, why I choose the inshi or the ancestry that I did. And that's basically all because I want to hit these stats. Mile S, speed 1150, power 1000, intelligence 1000 plus, right? Power 1000 plus. And stamina and guts is basically all dependent on, each other. So you don't actually have to do a guts build. You can actually do a speed intelligence build where I put in 2 characters for speed. So for example, I could do another character like this. And instead of relying on this character, I can rely on nice nature, because nice nature gives me that bonus. And instead of relying on that, I rely on a friendship card called by the name of Kashimoto Riko. And then I bump up the. In fact, you know what? I could actually do this. This card and this card. This card gives a gold recovery skill. This card gives you that acceleration skill, Norikai Jozu. This card also gives you an acceleration skill. So instead of relying on non-stop girl, you have 2 acceleration skills from here. So, and this friendship card, boosts your stamina so much that if, you do it right, you'll get like 500 guts and easily 600 and easily 700 stamina. Easily 600, likely to get 700 stamina. And this card will give you the gold recovery. Central Kikan there. So you get to the same stats, right? You get speed 1200. You rely on intelligence cards here to bump up your intelligence. And if you do it this way, then you actually put in all your inheritances in speed, and that's in power. So your speed goes up, your power goes up, and your intelligence goes up, and your stamina and guts goes up enough from this one card, which is pretty amazing. And if it's not high enough, then during the summer training sessions, you just bump it up and you're set. But for now, we're going with speed card of Kitasan Black. We're going with the guts card. Well, sorry, we're going to go with the intelligence card of Yukino Bijin. And the guts card, Mejiro Palmer, or guts card of Harukura, and the guts card of Meyer Vega. Damn it, it's here somewhere. There's so many cards. There she is. And the guts card of Fleeting Ticket. There she is. So 4 guts, 1 speed, 1 intelligence. And we get started. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to try and record this one, actually, this one. So that's it for now. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll see you guys later.